Imagine a quiet street in a normal American neighborhood. You see a house with a well-kept garden and a modest car in the driveway. The person living there does not wear designer clothes or flashy jewelry. They do not feel the need to impress anyone with expensive gadgets. But this person possesses something far more valuable than any luxury item. They have achieved a state of complete financial silence. This is the life of someone with at least $1 million invested. It is not about the number on a bank statement. It is about the profound shift in how you experience the world every single day. For most of our lives, money is a source of noise. It is the constant hum of bills, mortgages, and the rising cost of groceries. It is the quiet anxiety that follows us into our sleep. But when you reach this significant milestone, that noise begins to fade away. Having $1 million invested is like building a fortress around your peace of mind. It is the difference between having a pile of cash and having a living, breathing engine. This engine works for you while you sleep, while you garden, and while you travel. Many people think $1 million is for the young and the greedy, but for those of us between 55 and 80, it is actually about dignity. It is about ensuring that your final chapters are written with your own pen. Let us look at what this looks like in your daily reality. $1 million invested typically generates a steady flow of income. Using a conservative withdrawal rate of around 4%, you have $40,000 a year. That is over $3,300 every single month. This is on top of any social security or pension you might receive. Think about what that monthly deposit represents for a moment. It is not just money for a vacation or a new hobby. It is the permanent removal of survival stress from your nervous system. You no longer have to check your balance before going to the grocery store. You do not have to worry if the price of eggs or gas goes up by 50 cents. The small, irritating spikes of inflation no longer pierce your shield. This is what we call financial silence. And for a senior in North America, this silence is the ultimate luxury. One of the most significant changes happens in the way you handle your health. As we age, our bodies require more specialized care and attention. Recent data shows that a retired couple might need over $300,000 for healthcare. Without a solid investment portfolio, every medical bill feels like a threat. But with $1 million invested, you have a private healthcare fund. You can afford the best supplements and the highest quality organic foods. If you need a physical therapist, you can hire the one who comes to your home. If you need a specific surgery, you do not have to wait months for a government clinic. You have the power to choose speed, comfort, and expertise. This autonomy is perhaps the greatest gift wealth can provide. It ensures that you are never a financial burden to your children or grandchildren. In fact, it completely reverses the family dynamic. Instead of being the parent who needs help, you become the patriarch or matriarch of opportunity. Imagine being able to say yes when your grandchild asks for help with college tuition. Imagine taking your entire family on a summer trip to the mountains without stressing about the cost. You are not buying their love, because love cannot be bought. You are buying the experiences and memories that will live on long after you are gone. You are creating a legacy of generosity and stability. This position of strength changes how your family perceives aging. They see a grandparent who is vibrant, independent, and capable. They see someone who is still in full control of their destiny. There is also a psychological power that comes with this level of investment. It is the power to say no to anything that does not serve your spirit. Perhaps there is a part-time job that has become too physically demanding. Or maybe there is a social obligation that feels more like a chore than a joy. When you have $1 million working for you, you no longer trade your time for survival. Your time is finally, completely, and legally your own. You can spend 4 hours in the garden because you want to, not because you have to. You can volunteer at the local library or church because you believe in the cause. The pressure to perform for an employer or a market is simply gone. This creates a sense of lightness that many people have not felt since childhood. We must also talk about the security during economic storms. The world feels increasingly unstable, with talk of market crashes and debt crises. But a diversified portfolio of $1 million is a sturdy ship. Even if the market dips, your diversified assets are designed to recover. You have the cash reserves to wait out the volatility without panic. You can watch the news with a sense of calm detachment. You know that your foundation is built on decades of global economic growth. This mental clarity is worth more than the gold itself. It allows you to focus on what truly matters, like your faith and your community. It allows you to be a pillar of strength for those around you who may be struggling. The secret millionaire lifestyle is not about excess. It is about the removal of lack. It is about the ability to walk into a room and know that you belong there. It is the quiet confidence of someone who has done the work and secured the prize. You do not need to prove your worth to anyone. Your worth is reflected in the peace you carry in your heart. As we look toward the future, the value of this investment only grows. It is a hedge against the uncertainty of the 2025 economy. It is a promise to your future self that you will be cared for. It is a testament to your discipline and your foresight. If you are not there yet, do not let this discourage you. Every dollar invested today is a seed for that future silence. The path to $1 million is paved with small, consistent choices. It is about choosing your future freedom over today's temporary desires. Before we conclude, I want you to take a deep breath. Visualize that sense of total independence and quiet dignity. Imagine the sound of a house where every bill is already paid. Now, I have a question for you to consider. If you woke up tomorrow with the absolute certainty that your finances were secured forever, what is the one dream or hobby from your youth that you would finally pursue? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Your stories often inspire others more than any data point ever could. We are all on this journey together, seeking a life of meaning and peace. If you found this perspective helpful, please consider sharing it with a friend. Understanding the true value of wealth can change a person's entire outlook on retirement. I also encourage you to look into safe dividend investing strategies for the coming year. Protecting what you have built is just as important as building it. Thank you for spending this time with me today. May your days be filled with health, purpose, and financial peace. This content is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial or medical advice. Please consult with a qualified professional before making any significant investment or lifestyle changes. May you always find the strength to choose the life you deserve. The road ahead is bright for those who prepare. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and stay at peace. Goodbye for now.